Hello and welcome everyone to the Week 4 Summer Weekly Prize Arena. What a mouthful. Chess Jawa with the sub 3-month streak. Let's go. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Are you going to play in the tournament, Chess Jawa? I don't think I see U Chicago in there, unfortunately. Let's see. We've got 5 minutes until the arena starts, so make sure to join !arena if you want to get in there. I see a lot of people from Southern Oregon University. Love to see it. Only 26 players so far. I see a couple people from the CCL club. I see Nintaz from Cal Poly Pomona. I see some people from Cal. We got one person from Northeastern, University of Delaware, University of Buffalo. I see a couple University of Arizona people. I see a couple Bangladesh people. There's an Ohio State player, a Georgia Tech player. Hopefully we can get some more people to join in the next 3 minutes. Let me show you guys the arena. Let's see here. There you have it. There are the players. The arena. Let's see here in the standings. There you have it. There are the players. The arena. Let's see here in the standings. There you have it. There are the It's been a while since I've been able to stream one of these tournaments. I've been away for the last 2 weeks. It's been a while, at least the last 2 weekends. I went home to celebrate the 4th of July with my family, which was nice. Went down to LA. I went home to celebrate the 4th of July. But now I'm back and I'm ready, which was nice. Went down to watch some chess games. I'm excited. But now I'm back and I'm ready, which was nice. Went down to watch some chess games. I'm excited. But now I'm back and I'm ready, which was nice. So let's see. We're up to 28 players. We have 2.5 minutes left. I'm excited. Can we get to 30? I think we can. Joe Big Gamer has joined. Let's see, what club is that? They got the generic pawn. Utah Tech. Yes, my fellow Joe. Let's see, what club is that? They got the generic pawn. You love to see it. Yes, a lot of default pictures. You love to see it. Yes. A lot of default. All right, we're over 30 players. Still about 2 minutes left to start. I see Catacat is in there. That is the club leader from Southern Oregon University. We got someone from Uniben joining. Catacat is in there. That is the also Catacat just left. We got someone from Uniben as soon as I called her out. All right, she's back, but she joined under the Collegiate Chess League club page. So as soon as I called her out. All right, she's back, but she joined under the Collegiate Chess League club page. So as soon as I called her out. All right, she's back, but she joined under the Collegiate Chess League club page. So as I called her out. All right, she's back. Let's try to add Clemson real quick. Let's see. Let's try to add Clemson real quick. Let's see. Let's try to add Clemson real quick. Let's see. Let's try to add Clemson. Ooh, we got Ben from Michigan joining, but he's joined under the Collegiate Chess League club page. Ooh, we got Ben. Hold on, let me message him. From Michigan joining, but he's joined under the Collegiate Chess League club page. Wrong person. Hold on, let me message him. From Michigan joining, but he's joined under the Collegiate Chess League club page. Wrong person. Hold on, let me message him. From Michigan joining, but he's joined under the Collegiate Chess League club page. Wrong person. Hold on, let me message him. From Michigan joining, but he's joined under the Collegiate Chess League club page. Wrong person. Hold on, let me message him. I see Illinois in there. I saw Shock Musteo earlier. We've got 20 seconds to join people. 20 seconds. I see Illinois is in there. I saw Shock Masteo
Get
earlier.
it together.
20 seconds to join people.
Yeah, I don't know where Shock Masteo went, but Illinois got one of the top players, and Cobalt here, 2,300.
Yeah, I don't know where Shock
from
Masteo
Jordan.
went,
Not sure.
one of the top players, and
Cobalt here, 2,300.
yeah, I don't know where Shock
from
Masteo
Jordan.
went,
Not sure.
one of the top players, and
Cobalt here, 2,300.
all right, the tournament has started.
Jordan. Not sure. One of the top players, and Cobalt here, 2,300.
All right, the tournament has started. Let's look at some games, shall we? Here we've got the top pairing, Cobalt versus Inciv from Illinois. Let's look at some games, shall we? Here we've got the top pairing, Cobalt versus Inciv from Illinois. Let's look at some games. I'm trying to get Ben in. The top pairing, Cobalt versus Inciv from Illinois. Let's look at some games. I'm trying to get Ben in. Well, Cobalt wasn't there, so easy, quick 2 points from Inciv. That is an unfortunate start to the tournament for the top board. That is an unfortunate rough start. All right, let's look at Get a Fish Out of Wada playing against Phantom Menace. This is Georgia Tech player playing against a Canadian playing against Phantom Menace. This is Georgia Tech player playing against a Canadian playing against Phantom Menace. This is Georgia Tech player playing against a Canadian playing against Phantom Menace. This is Georgia Tech player playing against a Canadian playing against Phantom Menace. So let's see here. So what was this game? Roy Lopez. So what was this game? Roy Lopez. So what was this game? Roy Lopez. Okay. Black's doubled up on the C file, so the knight is threatening a discovery on the bishop. Okay. White says, I don't see any good discoveries, so I'm just going to develop a piece. This does clear up the C1 square for the rook, so now White has potential discoveries of their own. So the black queen gets off the C file, instead steps on the king's diagonal. Meanwhile, White has given up the bishop pair for this knight that was putting some pressure on these pawns. Meanwhile, White has given up. Now Black has the bishop pair and has gained time on their clock. Some pressure on these pawns. So looks like they are comfortable and has gained time on their position. I see Ben has finally joined. Looks like they are through his own club. So he's made it. I see Ben has finally joined. I see Masharov is in there representing Bangladesh. So he's made it. I see Ben has finally joined. Bangladesh representing Bangladesh. He's playing against someone from Uniben, who is also from Canada. That you don't see every day. From Uniben, who is also from Canada. Let's see. Nintaz from Cal Poly playing against Ohio State here. This is an even matchup, 1650 versus 1700. Looks like Nintaz has gained a bit of momentum material here. Let's see. Let's see what happened in Nintaz's game. So we had a Caro-Kann advanced material here. Let's see. With C4. Oh, but the bishop comes out to E4. Hold on. Maybe there's something here. What happened? We got the fork. Comes out to E4. But the knight is trapped. Castles. Pin. We got the attack on the bishop. But the knight is trapped. Takes here. Castles. Takes there. That protects the knight. Attack on the bishop. Check. Check. King up. And we'd love to play rook c1. But the bishop covers c1. So we go rook to d1. Another check. Bishop comes back. Making sure to keep an eye over the d6 square. This also pins the knight. Now, if Black were to take on b6, it looks like they win a piece. But
white has rook to d6
on b6. It looks
skewering the king and that bishop, so able to win that piece back.
White has rook to d6.
Another idea could also be to play rook to c1 to place b4.
Another idea
that might win
also be
the bishop as well, but the king can get out of this.
That might win.
Instead, we have knight here, but the king can get out of defending the bishop this way, and knight takes with check. So this is another way to play it. This rook is defended by the other rook.
Takes with check.
So this is another black needs to get these pieces involved somehow.
By the other rook takes with check. So this is another
black needs to get these. Meanwhile, white is starting to take the bishop. If king takes rook c1, that forces the king to the b file.
White is starting to take the bishop,
and it doesn't look good. After rook takes
the b file,
we could see something really close to mate. But black develops the knight, and that opens up the rook, putting pressure on the knight. We do see this capture here on c5.
Opens up the rook.
Now,
putting pressure.
what are we gonna see next?
We do see this capture.
He goes with this check. I don't like this as much.
What are we gonna see next?
I'm not sure. I would have liked this. I feel like this rook maybe had more lifting potential. Plus, as we can see here, this bishop now is able to block. So I think this check was a little bit more accurate. Nintaz still completely winning though. Let's check back in with Fish out of Wada. So it looks like Phantom Menace is up.
Let's check back in with
2 minutes on the clock. And
So
has the bishop pair, so that's looking good for black.
2 minutes on the clock.
White has this knight, and a little bit of extra space. White has this knight. On the king side, they've advanced the pawns a little further. White's piece is also a little bit more centralized. This queen's a little sideline, but has the a file and a long diagonal to work with. This bishop kind of boxed in by its own pawns. Oh my goodness, bishop h4.
This bishop kind of boxed
And you can't save the pawn. That's wild. That is wild. The knight needed to stay here. Black finds it. Get a fish out of Wada. It's got a tough pill to swallow. No way to stop f2. So like I said, the queen all the way on this corner here has this beautiful diagonal to work with, pointing right at f2, and there's no defense. Black is just completely winning at this point. So that is a tough blunder to make. Knight to d2, just completely giving up the h4 square, as well as blocking the queen from defending. Yeah, Phantom Menace gonna move on, and they still haven't used a single minute on their clock. Very impressive game, putting Georgia Tech into time pressure. Let's check back in with Masharov. Okay, White is up a knight.
Let's check back in with
White is up a knight, so probably h4 here. Nope, bringing the knight back. There's queen g6 check, but that wasn't played. Ooh, and that drops the queen. So Masharov should get a quick point here. The only thing I can think of is stalemate, but black doesn't want to go for it.
So Masharov.
Let's check back in with Nintaz. Oh, we have a tactic here. Taking here.
Check back in with Nintaz.
But the white rook is going to gobble up these pawns. Although this knight is on a nice outpost. You cannot kick the knight out. You've got no g or e pawn. So this is an outpost square. And
cannot kick the knight out.
Yeah, white's going to have to play on here. Only with a minute, but this should be a good win. Solid win.
Yeah, white's
gonna have to comes over, and I think the next plan is to push the outside passer. So a4, a5, and if the king ever attacks the rook or the knight for that. Oh no! Nintaz with a huge blunder. He's now losing. Oh, he gave the wrong check, or any check at all. That knight was covering it. He needed to bring the rook all the way back down to protect, you know, the b file, and to continue pushing the pawn. Wow, Nintaz with the blunder. Yeah, around this point, like I said, he needed rook c1. Rook c1's a much better move. He gives rook c7, and that allows for the bishop to block. Now with the check, the king gets to the middle of the board. Wow. Yeah, a little bit of technique there would have been able to finesse it a little better. And here his opponent, Clark, from Ohio State, holds on and turns it around for the win. So, not the best start for our boy Nintaz, unfortunately. But plenty of time left in the arena to come back. Here we see Georgia Tech about to lose the bishop pair, completely dominating this lone knight, unfortunately, for white. Let's check on and see if we've got any other games. Let's see here. I'd love to see Papa Pizza. Here he goes. He's playing against Bangladesh right now. Czar. And looks like Ben is doing well, as he should be, as expected. Ben is the only title player. No, there's another title player from Virginia. Okay. So we've got two titled players in here. One from Michigan, one from Virginia. So you've got two titled players in here. Yeah, not a lot of teams are present. I see a lot of individuals. As far as teams go, it's Cal, Bangladesh, and Southern Oregon University. Those are really the only teams. It's Cal, Bangladesh. University of Arizona has 3 players. So there's that. University of Arizona, but yeah, a lot of individuals. So there's that. We need to get more friends involved. We need to tell our friends to join. Hey Popeye, good to see you. It is going well. How was your Sunday? I hope it's going well as well. It is going well. All right, so let's see. Is there another game that we can find? It is going well. All right, so let's. I see Eason playing from University of Arizona. So much time pressure. Only 10 seconds left. I see Eason, but he's got the queen. University of Arizona. Is he gonna go for a draw? 10 seconds left. A perpetual. This pawn is one away from promoting. Is he gonna go for? Looks like we're gonna need a perpetual here from white. Looks like Eason is able to find that quite easily with the exposed king. So they take a draw. Seems like a fair result considering the position. So they take a draw. You're down 200 points in rapid. That is unfortunate, considering the position. If you wanna play Blitz, you can join this arena! Exclamation point arena in the chat. Let's see. If you wanna play Blitz, you can join this arena! Let's look at Catty Cat from Southern Oregon. Let's see. Wow, we have 2 queen. No, that's a king right there. Okay, so queen and 2 pawns versus queen and 2 pawns. No. That's a king right there. Now it's queen and 1 pawn versus queen and 1 pawn. This king is very exposed. This queen is not optimally placed, although defending the pawn, so that's good. I would play. Okay, there's a check. So that's good. Queen here. Okay, queen here as well. Smart. King up. Uh-oh. Queen f2 check was winning for black because that forced a queen trade. Oh, this is also winning. Wow, from here they need to play h5. H5 would have won or drawn the game, but now king g4 wins. No, h5 only chance. No, not able to find it. That's hard. That's hard though. But can Catty Cat win this? They've got the king in an optimal position. That's hard. And she's over 2,000 rated, so I would hope that you'd be able to figure this out. So optimal spot for the king, and now just push the pawn. So Dark Shadow from Arizona resigns. So nice win there from Catty Cat. A tough position to manage for sure for white. They missed h5. That was a tough position to manage. That was hard for white. They missed. All right, let's look at another game. Let's see. Southern Oregon is in the lead with 13 points. Bangladesh behind at 7. Cal right behind them at 6, UCLA at 5, tied with Illinois. So that is your top 5 club standings. Cal right behind them at 6. Let's try to find another game. Tied with Illinois. So that is your top 5 club standings. Cal right behind them at 6. Let's try to find another game.
You hear the echo.
So that is your
Let's see.
Oh, I'm listening to myself.
You hear the
Whoops.
echo.
All right. That should fix it. Sorry. Thank you guys for letting me know. Oregon Big Red. Yes, go UCLA, of course. Okay, I should have fixed the echo, so if you still hear it, let me know. All right. Let's see. We've got Cal versus Southern Oregon. Southern Oregon's got some strong players, man. Over 2,100 here versus Swish Kobe at 1340. That's going to be a tough matchup. Looks like White's already doing well to get in on these dark scares. Yeah, if usually I wear my headphones and I can hear everything, but I don't for these streams because there's nothing really to listen to. But I pulled up the stream and yeah, that's where the extra audio is coming from. So, all right, we've got that fixed. What's going on in this position? It looks to me like the knight's coming here. Southern Oregon, do I have names? I don't know their names. I just know their club leader. This is a fork now. So Black blundered. They failed to see the check incoming. So there goes the exchange. And, you know, Black does have the bishop pair, but the rook pair might be a little bit stronger. So up 2 exchanges. Queen check and mate is about to come. Let's see. White should be able to find this fairly quickly. They go here. It's still good, but now Black perhaps has an opportunity. But there it is. Yeah, rook or queen was mate there. So they made it into, but they didn't play the mate into. So, but it was good enough. So congrats, Southern Oregon. They're going to add to their standings. Cal right behind them. Illinois tied with Cal for 2nd place. Bangladesh in 4th. And University of Arizona, Ohio State, UCLA, they're all fighting for that 5th spot. And just to remind you all, this is a prize arena, so the top 5 clubs win a chess.com membership. All right, let's look at Joe Big Gamer. He is the club leader from Utah Tech, playing against IB Trying from Southern Oregon. So this is somewhat exciting. Both players about 1,000 rated. Gotta cheer on for my fellow Joe here, of course. And looks like Joe is actually doing quite well. Their king is up here. Let's see what happened. I suspect some sacrifice on f2. So we have an Alpin, my favorite defense. So I already like how Joe's playing already. So he's gotten this pawn all the way to d6, supported by another pawn. We do see the sacrifice on f2. A trade of bishops. And there goes a knight. So it looks like IB Trying is about to lose even more material. Joe is going on a rampage here, picking up everything. You don't like University of Arizona? Why is that? Are you an ASU fan? I believe that to be their rivals. There goes another pawn. There you have it. There's a check, but it runs out quick. I would try this and this if the king comes here. I would try it. See if the bishop takes. Okay. Step 1, check. Step 2, deceive. Can we see it? Knight f4 check. Come on. I be trying. Let's see you try it. Come on. Come on. Let's see it. Let's see it. I'd love to see it. I would also expect... Oh, I would expect not to take. I would expect the king to move. Okay, king here. You do drop a pawn, but white has navigated the tricky knight maneuvers. So I be tried. They do be trying out here, but unfortunately, Big Joe is not going to be fooled. So, yep, now the knight's hanging. The queen's under attack. Can't really save both. I mean, okay, you can save the knight. You can take this pawn. Although, that's actually kind of dangerous. I wouldn't have recommended this. Okay, but the knight can take the bishop. But yes, up 2 knights and a rook. That's a lot of material, my friends. Knight check, fancy. King here, there's knight takes fork. Oh, that's everything. That's going to be the final straw. So, Joe with a solid win, crushing the player from Southern Oregon. Let's see. Ben is playing against the Chess Emperor. Chess Emperor 3000. Pretty sure that is a player I recognize from... I want to say Mississippi. Let me check. Yes, that is Nico, the club leader. I will ask him if he would like to add Mississippi to the invite weekly for next time. What's up, Pignatus? How's it going? Okay, Queen G8 looks good. I do not have a cat. Cats are very cute, though. Why do you ask? Also, you went to ASU. I did not know that. I thought you went to either Cornell or Oregon. You know, because of Big Red, of course. But yeah, it looks like this is kind of interesting. I'm not sure. Okay. This? But I don't know. How is white gonna break through? Kept hearing cat noises. Oh! It's the game that it's the piece that's so funny. Hold on. That's so funny. I changed the noise of the pieces. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, sound theme. Sorry about that. Alright, it's back to default. That's hilarious. Oh man. You guys, it's been a while since I've done a Collegiate Chess League stream. Oh man. This is funny. I apologize for that. We're gonna be back to our normal, you know, normal stream. From now on, it should all be normal. But you want it back to the cat noises? Honestly, we should. We should do a cat-themed arena. That's funny. That looks like a free rook. I don't know what happened there. Now we can take and push this through, or we can win the rook as well. Although there's rook here, we can push the pawn now. We're going to be promoting. Not much you can do to stop that. You could maybe try for king here. That attacks the queen. But there is rook takes, or queen takes rook. That's even better. So yeah, Papa Pizza. He doesn't even need the queen. Let's see. That's mate. Yep. So Chess Emperor goes down. Let's see. Southern Oregon, they're pulling away. Props to them. Illinois in second place. Bangladesh in third. Cal in fourth. And Ben, the lone warrior from Michigan, putting them at sixth or well, 5th place technically. But he is 3 for 3, undefeated. Ensif from Illinois also undefeated at 5 out of 5, and he is the only point getter from Illinois as well. So he's single-handedly putting them in 2nd place. All right, let's check on some other games. Here we've got 2 players below 1,000. This is Cal versus Southern Oregon. Looks like Black is doing well here. That seems to be a fork, although the knight can block, so that's a nifty little trick there for white. And now let's see. Rook b2. What does rook b2 do exactly? Hard to find that move. So queen comes back. Black was threatening h4. So we have bishop pair versus knight pair. We've got the queens traded off. Oh, this just... I don't know. All right, rook check. King has to go down. So technically, the material is completely even. But black is throwing the punches here. This pawn is hanging, and black is going to be able to pick it up. Perhaps knight f1 could have been played, defending the pawn and attacking the rook. So there goes that pawn. Now, rook comes up, attacking this pawn. Rook f2 is going to win this pawn. However, rook takes defends the knight, so I would take this. Then knight comes here. Now, the king is threatening a fork, but the rook can take this pawn and maintain defense of the bishop. In fact, taking here might be best, although that does drop this. Also got to be careful about these ideas, although the bishop covers that for now. Oh, pinning, but that's going to lose the rook to a discover check if black finds it. Might not be the easiest move to make. Ah, but they find it so quickly. Major props to Garlic Head, playing that almost instantly to win the rook. And now we have a rook and 4 pawns versus a lone knight. In fact, black can simply take the knight right now if they want. Although they don't have to. Black can do pretty much anything. And they do take the knight, so the king takes back, and now we have the march of the pawns. 3 passed pawns for black, and they're pushing the only one that's not. Interesting technique. Now the king can step up. Let's see. So Southern Oregon's going to add to their point totals. They're deep in the lead. Insiv and Ben. We want to watch that match. When's that going to happen? Ben is playing a Bangladesh player. The titled player from Virginia has left the tournament. That is unfortunate. Okay, let's check out this game. This is close. We have Cal versus Southern Oregon. And bishop takes on f6. So let's see. Kitty Cat. Catty Cat got on there. I should call her Kitty Cat with the cat noises. Bishop takes, queen takes, bishop takes. And now we should have mate very, very soon. Check, check. There's really not much. Even rook check should be good. Southern Oregon's winning because they've brought out the numbers. They're strong in numbers. The other teams are slacking. So, for instance, Michigan, they've got a strong international master, but unfortunately, the master cannot do it all alone. He's trying, though. Same with Insiv. Insiv from Illinois. He's a strong player. We just don't have that many players. We have 51 players in this tournament. I really want to see Ben versus Insiv. These are the leaders of the tournament. See, Cobalt has joined back. They were AFK for the first game, but luckily they're back. And we've got queen and rook and bunch of pawns here. Let's see, c4 is a move. That rook just put itself in a pen. Also, this is a move. Passer, of course. And now, let's see. Push. Rook over. c4. Yep, trying to distract this rook. Pawn push. But now we can take. And notice this is hanging. So rook takes is possible. If rook takes, we have queen takes. So nice find from Cobalt. There goes the rook. Now, black can take either of these rooks, but this pawn is deadly. Deadly passed. So queen takes here. And now simply queen moves anywhere. And the pawn cannot be stopped. So this should be over soon. Doshi Vihan from Cal about to go down. This also looking at a queen trade, so yep. Well, I guess I don't know. I don't know what that was, but a last move before resignation. Ben's opponent is giving him a valiant effort here. This is completely winning for Ben, but his opponent is not giving up just yet. This king is awkwardly on d3, but black's king is awkwardly about to get mated. So the threat here is queen takes f6, winning a knight. There is queen g6 check. I do have to admit, there is that. Okay, the knight moves. Let's see, white can take on e6. That looks pretty good. With the queen, of course, not the knight. Don't want to drop that. What does Ben go for? There's only 28 minutes left in the tournament, so we're at about the halfway mark. Southern Oregon's still firmly in the lead. Bangladesh in second place. Bangladesh also brought their numbers today. They're at 28 compared to Southern Oregon's 35. Queen here, we're threatening queen takes h6. Since this pawn is penned. Queen gives a check. King comes back. No more checks at this point. And really hard to defend h6. It might just be impossible. And we have resignation. So Ben moves on. He is undefeated, 5 for 5. Now, his opponents are giving him some trouble as his games aren't ending immediately. So that's why he has fewer games played than Insiv, who is 7 out of 8. Although it seems Insiv just lost their first game, which ends their streak. Let's see. We got Nintaz versus Dark Shadow from Arizona. So let's see. How's Nintaz doing? He's down a pawn, but he's got active pieces and a bishop pair. Here, and apparently knight c5. And that's good. Also, apparently knight b6. So Nintaz finds it. And that's going to open up the rook on the d file. That's going to attack the queen. And let's see. Where does the queen go? The queen goes here. And now the winning move, a5. Yeah, or apparently rook takes. These are the only two moves for Nintaz. Is he going to find it? He finds it. Nintaz finds the move. Now, Nintaz is a streamer. Is he live? I see Cal Poly Pomona is live, and Nintaz is streaming. So I'll give a shout out to them. If you guys want to go check out his perspective. Hello, Subrawat. How's it going? So Ninta is beating up on a 1900 player. You love to see it. Aaron simply just bishop takes. And that's another free piece right there. Resignation. Nintaz getting a dub on stream. Love to see it. How's Cal Poly Pomota doing? It might just be Nintaz. Hold on. Club standings. They're in 15th place. I think that was their first points of the tournament. All right. Let's go back and find another game. Ooh, we've got Ben versus Caddy Cat. This is a big matchup. Ben playing against another player over 2,000. Caddy Cat playing an international master from Michigan. So let's see. Let's see if Ben can continue his streak. Southern Oregon, they're only up by 5 now. Bangladesh trying to get a comeback here in the second half. Michigan still in the top 5. Can Ben catch the Cal Golden Bears team single-handedly? Cal has, you know, how many players? Looks like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players. And they can't let's see if they can outscore the lone Ben from Michigan. All right, so let's see. Ben's got the bishop pair. White's tucked away back here with the knight on f1. King is very safe, seemingly. Can Ben outplay his opponent from Southern Oregon on the queen side of the board? So let's see. The knight has rerouted, and Ben just putting a stop to that knight's journey. Says g6. Where's their knight going to go? Nowhere. I don't see Insiv anymore. Where is Insiv? I don't see them playing. See, Nintaz has gotten another opponent. Yeah, Insiv lost the game. Maybe they're out. I don't know. Oh, here's an interesting matchup. We have UCLA Super Chess Knight versus Fish Out of Water. Yeah, no, that's Ben Lee. He's an international master. Very strong. He's the strongest player in this tournament. Let's see. Caddy Cat going after the king. H4. Put it in H. The king steps up. We could see H5. Ben is up a lot of time, though. He's at 4.5 minutes. Caddy Cat only at 2.5. So we do see H5. And now knight H4 it liked for white. Still likes knight H4. Also likes bishop E6. She goes a step backwards. Now the bishop and queen are loaded up on the king's diagonal, targeting F2. That is a weakness. That is going to be hard to defend. You cannot push it as it's pinned. You cannot move a knight to defend it unless you want to go knight H1, which, believe me, you don't. So perhaps queen F3, and we do see it played, although this lines up with rook to F8. Ben is popping off these moves so seamlessly, and black is threatening a knight discovery. That is not what you want. And F2 is going to be an absolute gunner. In fact, I think queen E2 is necessary at this point. And after queen E2, black already has a tactic. You can take on F2. And at the end, you have knight takes E4, discovered double check, winning the piece back on G3. So, Yeah, this might be it here. But Cat did a good job of getting to this position. Knight h4 here would have given white a +1 advantage. Not amazing, but an advantage nonetheless against an international opponent, an international master opponent, I should say. Okay, rook e3 is one way to defend. It blocks the diagonal. However, yeah, Ben doesn't have to unleash the knight discovery just yet. In fact, he's preparing it with this move. h5, threatening knight to g5. So we have a knight sacrifice from white. However, is it going to be good enough? I suspect not. After pawn takes on f5, this bishop all the way in the corner is going to come to life. In fact, there's not much white can do to prevent that from happening. And the rook might come here if the bishop doesn't control this square, but if it does, it'll be with devastating effect. Along with this bishop opening up, g2 is going to fall, f2 is going to fall. So perhaps we want to see queen to g6. This knight, luckily, is defending. We might also see this move, but that drops this. That blunders mate. Ben just calmly brings the queen back in defensive aid of the king. But maybe we'll see this. I don't know. Although knight defends this. All right, anywho. 12 seconds. Catty cat gonna go down. Plays rook to h3. Queen g7 is a solid move. Queen h6. Queen h6, and yes, they still have this block. Queen steps back. Taking here with the pawn. Very interesting. They wanted to open up the f-file. Queen here. We might see the sacrifice, and we do. But queen h7 saves the day. Bishop takes is mates. So Ben with the win from Michigan. Again. All right. Let's check out Georgia Tech versus UCLA. Both players about 2,000. Looks like white's doing well here. Better king placement. Black, the rooks are disconnected with the king in the middle. Black attacking the white rook. Probably just rook f2 is solid enough. Well, they didn't have queen h7. They could have blocked with knight h7. And knight h7 defends the rook on f8. So I like where your head's at, though. All right, rook c7 coming in. Okay. And now maybe knight g7. Threatening knight e6. Okay, going here instead. Threatening knight takes g6, which makes sense. Can UCLA get some points here? Let's check on the club standings. Southern Oregon still in the lead. Bangladesh only trailing by 5. There goes the D pawn, and soon the F pawn as well. So UCLA is getting in there with the knight and the rooks. Beautiful position. Let's see. Knight looking at this fork. Cal 2 points behind Illinois. Michigan 2 points behind Cal. Looks like Ben's efforts will win their club a gold membership, so you love to see it. Okay, king comes over. I want to get this rook in. Yes. Double the rooks. Let's see. I am not trading. Check. King steps up. Check. King steps up again. How do we finish this off? Check this way. Somewhat peculiar. If king here, we have rook check. So that's interesting. King here, though. Yes, okay. Now what? Okay. What does this do, though? I'm not sure. Rook's back. Maybe we go rook here. Yes. Threatening the rook and the skewer. And if rook takes, force king here. So king comes up. Now we have rook check. Could be a thing. Less than a minute, though, for UCLA. Ben is still undefeated. Let's see. Is Ben playing? He's playing Chess Emperor. I clicked on the wrong game. Blundering Nerd. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Ooh, we have Catty Cat versus Epicness. That's Roland from UCLA. So we got a UCLA versus Southern Oregon matchup here. And looks like Roland is up a pawn, but there might be some tactics here for white. There's queen check, rook block, but then knight comes in here. So it looks like white's winning an exchange. You can't take this because your queen's hanging. So Roland up a pawn, but looks like they're going to lose an exchange. And how's UCLA doing in the standings? UCLA is 12th. So yes, we have knight e5. Ah, the queen comes out. This is very smart. This is very smart defense. Yes, something went wrong here. Apparently you need knight g to e5. How does that change things? Queen f6? And then you just go queen to b3? So why not queen to b3 now? This is kind of crazy to me. Oh, f2 is hanging. Well, Catty Cat gives up f2, but queen takes f2 is strong. You're still pinned, but if you had gone with the other knight, this knight would have been on f3, and so queen takes f2 would not have been there. So that would have been better. Let's see how it's going now. Now, Roland is up 2 pawns, but still pinned and about to lose the exchange. Black can play rook e8. They go here. Apparently the move is knight e7, and she finds it. Such a strong move. Such a strong move. Let's see. What's going on now? What is going on now? What if king goes here? What's up with that? Then there's knight g6, king e8, and then knight takes c6 apparently. So right now, either she's going to cash out or she's going to give it another check. But apparently this one's crushing. She's got a minute and a half. Can she find the win against Roland from UCLA? Let's see. Southern Oregon adding to their lead, 7 above Bangladesh. Cal in 3rd. Illinois 4th. And Michigan in 5th. Arizona trying to catch up to Michigan. But Ben might be unstoppable. Ben is playing Nico from Mississippi. And it looks like Ben's making a queen. The queen is on the board. Now can he rally up this king? He's just going to make a second queen. 2 queens, too strong. There's the checkmate. So Ben improving to 7 out of 7. Let's go back and look at Roland. All right, so let's see. So she decides to not proceed and just cashes out with the exchange. She grabs a pawn, so she's up, but there's a move king d6. No, king here, and now there's rook c1. Apparently king d6 was better. Wait, but okay, and the reason why is because if the rook comes to c1, now there's a pin, and there's no knight checks. Although there was perhaps d5. But okay, we have here now check, king g1, knight attacks this guy. And, okay, there is knight e7, check. You lose this pawn. But now, let's see, rook comes up. There's knight b2, rook takes, knight takes, and now black's got a passed a pawn with the support of a rook. That's looking good for Roland. So let's see. Yeah, takes. So tricky Roland here. I think you got to go back. Uh-oh. Check, and now 2 pieces are hanging for white. You can save both, but it's not going to be easy. And black's going to start pushing that a pawn. Another check, but now king e6. And she might be losing a piece here. Oh, he doesn't go e6. He goes to c4. So now here, but now just simply a4. Ben's last name is Lee. Also known as Papa Pizza on Discord. Okay, so there is knight e3, but just a3. And you're not stopping this pawn. No more. So she could have gone back with the rook earlier. Decided not to. Okay, but here white can stop the pawn now. Oh, no. Continuing checking, not good. Hold up. Rook c6 check. Oh my god. Roland just blundered the knight. Roland's choking it. Absolutely. However, the move a2 should win the knight back. So knight takes a2, and we just have a draw. She's got to take. Yes. And now she's threatening rook b7. The king prevents that. She's got the more active rook. However, black is back to defend. Let's see. The king's now joined the center. She is in some major time pressure, but Roland definitely botched that position. So let's see if she can hold on in time pressure. It's just a draw. It's just a draw. Let's see the club standings. Southern Oregon pulling away from it. They're going to win first. There's only 5 minutes left in the arena. Bangladesh and Cal tied at 41 apiece. I didn't realize they were so close. Let's see. Brian is playing Clark from Ohio State. This is going to be a close one. Bangladesh and Cal. Although, to be fair, I don't think it's going to matter because they're both going to get a platinum membership. So they're at 43 apiece each. That's going to be good for second and third. Collegiate Chess League's in second place, but they're not going to get a prize because this is all the random players that don't have a team registered in the event. Then we have Illinois and Michigan, and I don't think Arizona is going to catch Ben. So congrats to Ben for single-handedly putting his team into first. Same with NCIV from Illinois. They only had one player who was at 10 out of 12. NCIV, I was looking for their games earlier. They're still in it. I don't think we ever saw NCIV versus Ben. So the pairings just didn't work out, unfortunately. But yeah, we need more people to show up. We can't have 5th and 6th place just be individuals. So, but major props to them, of course. I want to keep an eye on this game. So they've traded a pawn. Let's see here. It's still a draw. I wonder if King H6 was a move. I guess you have Rook G6. Still just a draw. They should just offer draw. Although, I don't think they'll get another game in, so I guess you might as well play it out. I don't know how many tricks there are in this position. Oh, looks like Collegiate Chess League has surpassed Southern Oregon. In tie breaks, maybe. But they're tied at 51. Oh! Wait a second. Is Roland winning now? Or is this a draw? Hold on. It's just a draw. Okay. She's got the right king positioning. Wow. Now the king can come up, right? Or can go back. I don't know. King's just stepping up. All right, it's a draw. I thought for a second the king was winning. Or the black king. They're going to threefold. Check. Yeah, Roland's testing her technique. But yeah, Roland was winning this. He had that past A-pawn, so major props to Caddy Cat for holding on for the draw. Yeah, he blundered that knight. But okay. 1 minute left in the arena. Looks like Bangladesh is going to outscore Cal, but not going to matter in terms of prizes. Illinois and Michigan still 4th and 5th. So that's going to be the final standings. Maybe this game will finish and Oregon will get a point for this and pass Collegiate Chess League. But yeah, I'll have to reach out to Cobalt. I don't know what school they're representing. But yeah, Collegiate Chess League just got some more points. Cobalt, with that, they go 9 out of 10. They only lost the first game to Inciv when they were away from their keyboard, AFK. So impressive run from Cobalt. Didn't lose a single game of all the ones that they played. Looks like that's going to do it. So congrats to Southern Oregon. I believe that is their first win of the weekly arenas. Next, we have Bangladesh, UC Berkeley, Illinois, and Michigan. So that's going to do the top 5. So congrats to all 5 of those clubs that earned themselves a membership to chess.com. We're going to have to see if we can get more clubs and players to join for next week. So we do this every Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Congrats to the teams again. Thank you guys for watching and participating if you played. I'm going to raid Cal Poly Pomona. Hopefully they're going to continue. So we can go check them out. All right, guys, take care. And yeah, let's try to get some more people to join for next week. Thank you so much again, and I will see you guys next time.